The first thing we want to talk about with Halloween Ends tonight is this image that was shared on Instagram earlier today, actually, on Michael Myers Monday by Jamie Lee Curtis. She didn't use the hashtag Michael Myers Monday, but that's okay. She did share it today, though. And her caption says, "First day of the end. I cannot wait for you to see what we made for you." And then she tags the official Halloween movie Instagram account, Andy Matichek's account, and that date, 10/14. And here is a great new shot of Jamie Lee Curtis on set there with her on-screen granddaughter, Andy Matichek, and of course, the film's co-writer and director, David Gordon Green. Jamie has been sharing quite a bit of photos in recent days, you know, on her socials, Halloween Ends related material, doing her part to hype up the film. But this is a cool flashback and a set photo that we've never seen before. Also, on Halloween Ends, you might recall a few weeks ago, we reported on John Carpenter appearing in person at the Steel City Con in Pittsburgh. And he was one of the special guests at the event. And we reported at the time on an interview he did with a Pittsburgh newspaper where he had a couple new comments about Halloween Ends. Well, when he was there at the convention, of course, there was a Q&A panel. And of course, the subject of Halloween Ends came up very briefly a couple times. Now, I'm not going to go into every single thing he said because most of it is pretty much exactly what he said before and what we reported on before. But there were just a few interesting tidbits that I will paraphrase for you briefly. There he is with our friend Sandy Johnson at Steel City Con. And this video was shared here on YouTube by the Fandom Spotlight channel. So, in a nutshell, he again states that it's Halloween Ends, but of course it's not going to be the last movie. I mean, the only thing that can truly kill Michael Myers, as you guys have said, is bad box office. And that is what John Carpenter has made clear plenty of times. That's what everybody has made clear. As long as the film does not lose money, I think it's absolutely assured that this is going to go on. And I'd say even if it lost money, it's going to go on. It's just going to take longer for it to go on. In any case, he reiterates that as in his very Carpenter-ish style, in other words, brief and briefer. He also, possible spoiler alert, I mean, not really, and I'll tell you why, but again, possible spoiler alert here, okay, because he does, at a certain point in the Q&A, it seems as though he stops just short of basically saying that Michael Myers dies in Halloween Ends. Now, you're like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Well, you can watch the clip for yourself. I'll put the link in the live chat here in just a minute, and when we're done here, I'll put it down in the description of the video below. You can watch it. But what he's talking about is, this idea that can you kill Michael Myers? And he reiterates what he said, in the first part of the answer. He reiterates what he said before, and what I've told you guys that he told me when I interviewed him myself a few years back for HalloweenDailyNews.com. You can find that interview there anytime. But that is the fact that Michael Myers, yes, he is a man, but at the same time, he is more than a man. He is a force, an unstoppable force. So the question of is Michael Myers supernatural or not and all this, from the beginning, the fact that he gets up at the end of that movie, and we don't even see him get up. We do see him get up behind Laurie, which is amazing, but I'm talking about the very end of the 78 film. The fact that he is not dead. He's still out there. That sets up and confirms everything that Loomis and Tommy Doyle, to an extent, knew and believed about the boogeyman. And that's what John always embedded in that character. So when he says that, and then, you know, he says essentially, and I'm paraphrasing again, I normally have the exact quotes. It's been a very busy day. We're getting ready to go out of town. So I don't have the exact quotes here for you tonight. But I'm paraphrasing a bit. But what he says essentially is that you can't kill Michael Myers. Well, you know, you better wait and see Halloween Ends. And that's kind of how he puts it. So, in other words, you know, they're trying to put an end cap on Halloween Ends. They're trying to, that is part of the marketing. It is the end of the saga. You know what I mean? But here's my bigger point on all of this, that I think some people, and again, you guys tell me what you think, but I feel like too many people get obsessed with this idea of, is Michael going to die? Is Laurie going to die in this film? Are they both going to die? Is one of them going to die? They've both died before in previous films and off screen as well. So, and they've been presumed dead at the end of previous films, even though, you know, those deaths might have been somewhat retconned later on, so to speak. They've died before. I mean, by all intents and purposes, Michael was dead at the end of Halloween 2. I mean, even in John Carpenter's mind as the writer of the film and as producer, I mean, that was their plan. He was dead. The key thing of that genius perfect ending of 78, of course, is that he's not dead. He should be. By all logic and reasoning, after everything that we watched happen, he should be dead. But then he's not there, dead on the ground at the end of the film. Boom, end of the film, perfect ending. Halloween 2, they do give us that ending. The mask is burning, it's over, and the damage left in his wake is that final shot. Laurie, damaged, scarred for life, living inside that trauma forever. And that's the ending of that film, and that's the story that they tell and how they end it. So, again, I guess what I'm saying is, this whole idea of, is somebody going to die? We've seen this before. It's happened before. I don't think it's you know, it doesn't mean that it's the end of these characters by any means, if you ask me. Certainly not in the case of the Shape. I think the Shape is going. Well, I know the Shape is going to go on in some shape or form or another. But you guys let me know what you think about those comments. And we do have just a few other cool Halloween Ends items to talk about tonight too, briefly. This is some pretty cool and fun merch news, because the officially licensed Halloween Ends collection from Fright Rags is coming. Now, we knew this was coming. Fright Rags has done some amazing merch collections for the 2018 film, for Halloween Kills, and of course, no surprise, they've got a collection, officially licensed, Halloween Ends collection, dropping in just a few weeks. So, we talked previously here on Michael Myers Monday about the Fright Rags announcement that pre-orders are coming in September. And we got just the smallest little hint of some of the new artwork. Well, just a few days ago, Fright Rags unveiled this tasty teaser of those new designs. 6 new officially licensed Halloween Ends designs. And they also gave the official announcement that pre-orders will start on September 2nd. That's when you'll be able to start pre-ordering these new designs. And they're going to be coming, I'm sure, in standard t-shirts. I'm sure some of them will be available as long sleeves and various styles. But this is a pretty good teaser of some of what we can expect here. Now, all the way there on the right, I think it's pretty obvious that is the poster. They did the poster shirt for 2018 for Kills, and of course they're going to do the poster shirt for Ends. I'm actually wearing my Fright Rags poster shirt for HK. It's super comfortable and worth every penny, I have to say. I love it. So I'm probably going to have to get that one because I did get the 2018 poster shirt as well. But look at these other designs. This is kind of our first time getting a little bit of a look at this. Now that center one, which is bathed in red here in this promo, I believe that is the same image that we got just a little taste of, the Justin Osborne artwork that was teased in a previous post about this collection. And it looks like here they're trying to hide it a little bit more by bathing it in red. I don't know if it's actually going to be that in the design. That's not the way it really looked in the other. But that design appears to be kind of the main design, I guess, if you will, for Halloween Ends. It's akin to Justin Osborne's design that he did for the HK collection, which was the other t-shirt I bought. You might have seen me wear it here from time to time. It is the one that says "Evil Dies Tonight" on the bottom, and it's got Michael up top and kind of all of the faceless mob of Haddonfield coming for him down below. It's pretty cool. And again, it kind of started with his design with 2018. You know, that previous promo showed all of his designs from 78, 2018, HK, and now this. So this is going to be part of that, but we can't really see a whole lot of it. Now, staying over here on the right side, in between that red image and the poster image, that is a good shot of Laurie Strode. And interesting that she's wearing what looks like her classic 78 outfit. If not, it is clearly meant to take us back to that in a not so subtle nod to her outfit in the original. Again, there very well could be some artistic license here, whether or not she'll actually wear that exact outfit in this film. I don't know. That might just be artistic license taken here with this image, but I think it's a cool image, and I noticed the blood around her neck and on the shirt. And then moving over toward the left, just to the left side of that red image of Michael in the middle, a really cool black and white image of Laurie Strode, and it looks like her face here is going to be reflected on the blade of a knife. And again, in this promo image, I don't know if it's going to be that way on the actual shirt designs, but here anyway, she's black and white except for the eye, which is red, and again, that blood streaming down. It's hard to tell if that's actually part of the design or that might be just kind of added here to actually obstruct part of the designs that they don't want to reveal yet. And again, we're supposed to be going from left to right, but we're going from right to left. Let's just keep that going just on the left of that black and white close-up of Laurie there. That looks like a full-body shot of the shape. And, of course, Fright Rags very wisely cuts it right there in half. So we don't really get to see the main part of the mask, which is going to be more significantly different than the HK version. Although we've got a pretty good idea of how it's going to look from the trailer and even from some of these images. And then last but not least is this shot all the way on the left here. And I saved that one for last because Fright Rags did actually share a full image of that one. I say full image. I don't know that this is the full design, but it does appear to be that this is just about the full design here. This is one of those 6 designs. And this one is by artist Kyle Crawford, and they title this particular design Michael's Last Stand. And again, the official announcement is that the Halloween Ends officially licensed collection from Fright Rags, pre-orders will start on Friday, September 2nd at 10 a.m. Eastern. At that time, you can pre-order 6 officially licensed Halloween Ends designs for 7 days only. And that's going to include t-shirts, zippered hoodies, baseball tees, and 1 long sleeve shirt. And this is our first of those 6 design reveals. The full collection reveal is coming later this week, they say. So we can look for that from Fright Rags later on this week. And some of you guys, collectors or not, you're going to have to, I know you're like me, you're going to have to get your hands on one or a couple of these new tees so you can be rocking it on premiere night when we go see Halloween Ends for the first time. That's what I'm doing. You let me know if you are too. I really dig this shot, though, by Kyle Crawford. I just like the simple color scheme of black, white, and orange. Using the different shades of orange as blood stains, I think, is a cool touch. I think Michael looks really cool there. The mask looks really cool there. The blackest eyes look really cool there. I like that the blade is so prominent and up front. Of course, that popped collar like it's supposed to be. And what appears to be a full moon in the background there. A big, round, orange hunter's moon behind the shape there. So as far as our first real look at one of these 6 designs, yeah, this is a good one to whet our appetite, and I look forward to seeing the rest. But you guys let me know what you're going to be ordering from the officially licensed Halloween Ends collection from Fright Rags when pre-orders start on September 2nd. And one more just quick Halloween Ends note of interest. You know, I've been anxious to find out when the officially licensed Halloween Ends Michael Myers mask by Trick or Treat Studios is going to be unveiled, and when pre-orders will begin, and most importantly for us and for you guys, when we here at HDN can begin taking our pre-orders, because I've told you that we are going to be carrying that mask just like we've got the 2018 and the Kills masks currently in stock right now at HalloweenDailyNews.com/shop. We're going to have the HN's mask. Now, I've previously reported that we were told by Trick or Treat Studios that the official retail price for the Halloween Ends mask is going to be a little bit higher than the previous masks. The Kills mask retails for $70. The Ends mask is going to retail for $80. And we are told that once we see it, we'll all understand why this price increase. It's not that big of a hike if you think about it. It's a $10 difference. But we did report on that a while back. More recently, I told you that I have been in contact with our sales rep at Trick or Treat Studios pretty regularly, pretty constantly bugging them about when we can take these pre-orders, when they're going to start shipping, because it was right around this time last year when all of that started to happen. So today being Michael Myers Monday, I reached out again for an update, and again, we don't have a specific date yet, but I can tell you that the latest of what I have been told is that Trick or Treat is telling us that they expect to have the masks mid-September. Once they have received all of their masks, they're going to begin shipping them out. So, mid to late September is when we're told the best estimate as of today, Monday, August 22nd. That's the best estimate that we're being told from Trick or Treat as to when the mask is going to begin shipping. As far as pre-orders, they couldn't answer that. That's going to happen likely a little bit before that. But if you remember with the HKs, there was not really a pre-order period. The masks were shipped out, and everybody was basically allowed to begin selling them at the same time. And that worked out pretty good, actually, with the HKs. But again, they had an extra year to sit on those and to really fine-tune that distribution scenario and really work it out just right. Hopefully, though, they're going to follow a similar scenario, with the exception that it's going to be a couple weeks later than it was last year. But mid to late September, again, that still means we all should have our new HNs masks in hand in time for the premiere to go rock the theater, stalking people in their popcorn at the premiere of Halloween Ends on October 14th or on October 13th if you're going to the Thursday night premiere, which I think we all are, right? Anyway, so I know it's not much, but that's what I got this week for Halloween Ends news and updates. You know what to do. Let me hear your thoughts on all of this.